Hi there, I'm Dr. Rolanda Fabian, wife, mom, educator, veteran, wellness enthusiast, and I'm also the proud founder of Bright Idea Consulting. I'm passionate about helping you thrive, prioritizing your well-being, achieving your breakthroughs, and unlocking your personal potential. Here, we dive into practical tips, inspiring conversations, and transformative strategies to help you navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. Whether you're looking to strengthen your relationships, practice better self-care, or find balance amidst the chaos, you are in the right place. So if you're ready to grow and create the life you always dreamed about, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's dive into today's episode and start building your brighter tomorrow today.
Hi there, family. It's Dr. Rolanda Fabian, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Dr. Rolanda's Bright Ideas. This is the place where we talk about healing the parts of us that success completely forgot. I'm your host, Dr. Rolanda, and today we're diving into one of the first pillars that we always talk about when we talk about the pillars of wealth, WELLth, and that's the physical. Now, there's four: physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental. Today we're only going to talk about physical. So if you're thinking, oh, she's going to be talking about diets and gym memberships and so on, so you want to scroll past, stop. Hold up, sis. That's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're going to be talking about what actually happens when your body has been trying to get your attention and you have been pushing the snooze button, acting like you don't know. There are signals that your body sends that if you ignore, you're going to wish you hadn't. I'll give you an example. You know that moment when your body's like, I said, sit down. And then your calendar counters with, girl, you thought you was going to sit down. You got too much to do. Or when you wake up tired, even though you went to bed on time, you're craving energy, and not just the kind that you get from a quick dose of coffee. You're looking at your reflection and you're thinking, who is this version of me that always feels behind? Yeah, that's your body talking. And she's getting tired of whispering. Pause. Let's have a real conversation today about listening to your body before she starts screaming at you. Because if you don't, she absolutely will. It's about survival, right? But we don't want to just survive. We want to thrive. And here's what it looks like when your physical wealth is off balance. You're constantly tired, and maybe you can relate to some of this, but you keep pushing anyway. You've normalized brain fog. You can't remember things, get things straight. You call exhaustion being busy, and you can't remember the last time that you rested without feeling guilty. We call it being strong, right? But what it really is just existing. I once worked with a woman, we call her Tasha, just for the sake of a name. High-powered executive, leading teams of people, taking care of her mom, raising her two teenagers. On paper, she was goals. She was what everybody aspires to be. But when she came to me, her blood pressure was high. Her skin was breaking out. Her energy was shot. She was overweight. And she just couldn't figure out what's going on. She's like, Rolanda, I can't remember the last time that I really felt alive. And that's when it hit me. She wasn't living. She was performing. And her body had finally said, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. So at that point, Tasha hit a brick wall. She needed to do something different. And listen, I've been there too. Years ago, when I was still working in corporate, still working out in the field, still working, doing my previous job, before I started working with governments and schools, I was helping everybody restore their systems while mine was completely breaking down. And now what I do is work with government agencies, helping people, teaching people wellness workshops. But I hadn't even eaten my own lunch in some days. And some days I was talking about the stress management, but my Fitbit was like, sis, your heart rate is way too high. You need to be chilling. And I really wasn't doing anything but just checking my emails. So, I've been there. Then, it just hit me like one day my body pulled the emergency brake. I passed out right there at my desk. When I came to, what was going on is that I was dehydrated, sleep deprived, stressed beyond capacity. And I remember thinking, I almost lost everything because I wouldn't stop doing everything. You ever have that kind of sense where you just need to just shut up and sit down, take a beat? That's the one. That's the moment where I was. And I don't want to see you there. I don't want you to be so involved in giving that you don't replenish. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians, I think it's 6:19 and 20, that don't you know who you are? Your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. You are not your own. You were bought with a price. Therefore, honor God with your body. Now, that doesn't mean going out and chasing perfection or fitting into old jeans. It means it's about stewardship. It means listening when your body says, I'm overwhelmed. It means realizing that your body isn't the enemy. She's the messenger. And you can't run a household or a ministry or lead a business or raise a family when your body is just running on fumes. Neglect is not humility. Stewardship is actually sacred. So how do we turn this narrative around? Don't be like Tasha and don't be like me, right?
Hey there, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to know if you're enjoying the show so far. If you are, this is the perfect time to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on the practical tips and inspiring conversations and our proven strategies where we're showing you how to prioritize yourself, strengthen your relationships, and thrive in every area of your life. Did you know that most of our listeners say these episodes have given them the clarity and tools that they needed to start making real changes? So don't miss out. Subscribe now and stay connected to the community that's all about helping you grow and glow. All right, now let's get back to the show.
Let's talk about starting to listen to your body again. Here's like 2 quick practices that I share that you can start doing today. And they are simple, but they are powerful for making the shift. The first is the 5-minute breath walk. Now, before you roll your eyes at me, hear me out. All you need is 5 minutes. Walk around your office or walk around the block, walk around your kitchen, walk around your house. Whatever you can do, you need to move, and you need to sync your breath with your steps. Inhale for 4 steps, exhale for 6. No phone, even this one. No phone, no playlist, just rhythm and breathe, and that's it. Do it once, maybe twice a day, and watch what happens. You're going to find that when you return, you're calmer, you're clearer, you're more present. And because oxygen is medicine for your mind, you feel better. The second one I want to walk you through is the body talk journal. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Where do you feel the tension in your body right now? What might my body be trying to tell me? What would rest look like for me today? Write those 3 questions down and then write down the first thing that comes up. Don't filter it, because your body is always telling you the absolute truth, even when your mouth won't. So write the questions down and answer them with the first thing that comes up. It'll tell you what you need to do. It's almost like writing your own prescription. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're like, Dr. Rolanda, this sounds great, but I don't have time for all of that. Let me be real with you. If you don't make time for your body, she will make time for herself. And usually, it's not on your calendar. It's in the hospital. It's at the doctor's office. It's a breakdown. It's called burnout. And every woman I've ever coached reached that moment when she realized where the price of ignoring her body was way too high, higher than the price of investing in her wellness. When she realized that, it was too late. Your body is asking for you to be loyal to it. It's not asking for luxury. It's asking for loyalty. Can you give that to yourself? Can you make yourself a priority? This is exactly what we do inside the inner realm. We help really high achieving, high output women. And I'm not talking about degrees on the wall or money. I'm talking about you just there for everybody, showing up for everybody. We help you find physical wealth so that you can live from a place of energy and not exhaustion. Because when your physical body is aligned with your spirit, you can breathe again. When your body feels safe, your purpose becomes unstoppable. So, if you're listening today and you're thinking, yeah, my body's been whispering to me, it's been giving me a nudge, I think it's time for you to listen. Don't wait for the crash to make a change. You deserve to feel vibrant and powerful and present again today. Right? So that's all I wanted to share with you on your physical realm. I've given you 2 strategies. And if anything in this is resonating with you, if something I've said touched a nerve, share it with another sister who might be pushing through just like you. And remember, wealth, WELLth, isn't something that you have to run and chase after. It's something that you need to restore. All right? So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I hope this is helpful for you. I want you to tune in next time when we're talking about pillar number 2 and giving you some strategies for that. It is okay to lay these things down. Everything that you've been carrying, it's too heavy. Let's just switch the narrative and start prioritizing ourselves. In the meantime, you take care of yourself, you be blessed, and I will see you in the next episode.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show and found something inspiring to take with you on your wellness journey. If you're ready to dive deeper and kickstart your journey into well-being, visit mvp.brightideaco.com/free flourish. Take our free training to get you started. And don't forget to check out our store at brightideaco.store, where you'll find a curated list of tools and resources to support your personal growth in your journey. You'll find the links to these in the description and the show notes below. But before you go, be sure to hit subscribe and also tap that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. Well, I can't wait to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourself and keep shining bright.